interested in my wares?
Mayhap of... What business have you here? Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
Well
It's obvious, ain't it?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me a hard day. Go on, have a look.
I'm glad we stay a while.
Seems my days are naught but toil.
The lambent flame is the founding principle of our nation. Thus festivals are held daily here to honour it and Empress Nadinia always makes an appearance. I've been close enough to count her whiskers on. 'Tis kind of Her Majesty, but I fear for her, walking about in public like that. I only hope her guards are attentive.
Once the day's work is done, the night is mine. Ours is a performance unlike any other. Admirable work, if I do say so myself.
At least my back's not acting up today.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look? By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress. Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up...
You there! You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
What business have you here?
Someone to share this spot with.
Seems my feet always let me here.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
We shall await you here, Master. overwhelming.
We long for...
Impressive.
Some of us get complacent. Surely I'm overdue a day off.
My key. I've been here so long.
This isn't...
Go on, have a look. Interested in my wares?
Hoy! Looking to... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a... whim. You've not many thanks.
It falls on me to resolve this.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
Oh, at least dreams come cheap.
I've not been to Vermund.
I need the work.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Sops are worth my time.
Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service. At a fair price. Do come again.
What do you think you're doing here?
Why, you little...
I have a dozen good places such as this.
Go on, have a look.
I could die happy in a
These
place like this.
townsfolk have fuller pockets.
Would that I could share my thoughts.
Looking for all different...
Enjoy back where and when I can.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to come.
I dare say I've accomplished a few feats to be
An
proud of.
unexpected reunion, but a happy one.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. The child knows not the parent. Such is the parent's due. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn. And you claim this to be the parent I seek. Indeed, you are correct. All is in the name. You have proven your wits, and so I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest at your leisure. Five riddles have I posed, and 5 answers have you given. Perhaps you expected more, but I'm afraid that's that. Our next game shall have to take a different tack. Though constant this world may seem, in truth, all is in flux. And so, the time has come for me to fly. If you are not yet satisfied, seek me at my new abode. But for now, I bid you farewell, dogged adventurer.
A result to be proud of. Furthermore, ours is a party of women, by and large. And yet no two of us are the same.
Very well. I shall return.
Profitable endeavor.
We would do well to keep our distance. Surely naught good can come of that.
Indeed, one never can be too cautious. Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist. I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. I'll go and open the chest. One never can have too many of these. Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
interested in...
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here... At least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen.
The time of our parting has come.
I knew we'd not be long apart. We are under attack. Well done. One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. It is not what I expected.
That went well.
Let me get that. Well done, Master. Flawless execution. Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
I am keen to do this.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. 'Twould allow us to look there. I espy another statue. Shall we search for a path to lead us to it? Here we go again. We fight. To arms! I am well aware of the particulars. We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
all. By your leave.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Not long now! Keep up the attack! Its heart is most vulnerable. My aim is true. Ice attacks work wonders against them. Our enemy needs to kill our enemies now, while the heart is exposed. "'Twas a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed. We've little need for a campsite at present. Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Hey, shall we proceed into the depths? Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard. I am well aware of the particulars.
Tis a remarkable treasure we've found. A fitting reward for a rigorous search. Strike me if you can. Leave an opening. Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
By your leaves.
I shan't let them harm you. Master, watch out!
We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Out of the cave at last. Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit. Right you are. "'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. We must not let down our guard." Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling. Be sure to keep your wits about you. Which path ought we to follow? This calls for due consideration. Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. Achieved remarkable synchronicity. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems...
Choppers, Master! It has a resistance to ice. Seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Understood. Allow me. This foe shall fall by my hand.
You scared? You should be. You scared? You should be.
I'm gonna eat you. Run!
Let me get that. Yon statue makes for a fine landmark. I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
This ends here! A common reward.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
'Twas a surprise to find someone living out here. And an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea.
Curious, isn't it? Perhaps we will understand more in time.
Oh! You've come to a danger. A small force ventured in. I'll not stop you if you wish to...
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Darn it!
Well done, Master.
I am in your debt, sir.
Same foe again?
You're not one of ours. Forgive me. Would you aid me?
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The Trevo mine is but a stone's throw from here. It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat. Let us proceed with caution, eyes peeled, ears pricked.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
I can destroy that if need be. Might I be of assistance? 'Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here. We must be ready for anything. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
You went in there to save my fellows? I underestimated you, friend. You've done well this day.
'Tis good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The villagers crawl. Forgive me. I didn't mean to. We were hoping to. We fled when. Easier said than. What are we to do? Ah, please, sir.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard. We must remain vigilant. There, Master! Saurians! Fire's fury sharply and
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I dare say we'll have this place livable again. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as...
Look there. I espy another statue. Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
Fast, and I'm going to
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. No challenge is beyond our combined might. Right you are. I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. Are you in need of healing, Arisen? We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort. Understood. A flawless execution. Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Much obliged.
For you.
Arisen? I should have expected you may yet... Let me get that. Forgive me. I cannot guide you from here. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one. Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Oi, you there! Fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid. Scatter the goblin!
'Tis done. I concur. Follow me.
You've a strong arm. It was a simple patrol. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along.
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on. There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Would anyone care to push? Here we go again. We fight. To arms! By your lead. I did my best to match your skill, Master. Now, what might that be? We ought to take a closer look. I just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? He is really pushing me back. Yes, Master. How kind of you. Here you are. Yon statue makes for a fine landmark. I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. You needn't trouble yourself. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
I'll take any chance.
We must rest, though the sun... Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Polish up our gear for tomorrow.
And I shan't resist. I could see myself.
Might head tomorrow.
When does my
Wolves, Master! Fire will prove effective against this foe.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now. We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo!
They're a tenacious lot.
Our task is complete.
I thank... And what luck!
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul.
We've got goblins!
You must remain vigilant. Let me get that.
You there! You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here. You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here.
Is that who I think it is?
'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we...
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. As you like, sir.
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider. How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself?
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying. If you have any questions, ask away. If aught about what is here that to begin with, of course, which is to say, is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious? Naturally, You're the second in response. Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal it. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then. Is there aught else you... If aught about our what is here that to begin with, of course, which is to say, you have... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
I warn you, I'm not easily... I suppose I couldn't...
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
You made it after all. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. What can I say? Anyway, we send them packing. We only train the rest. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
Well met, sir.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. There's comfort in the hand.
This place cheers me right up.
Fine place to collect my goods.
This is the... Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Power surges within me.
Fancy look at my wares?
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Fancy a gander? Fine weather.
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day. I dare say we shan't make much progress as things stand. What say we now to report to Captain Brandt?
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. If you've done a fine job, Colin, the number of those who seek out should you continue to displace an heir, it slips my mind.
And with that, our task is done.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we for some time now. And so, the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the... What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted once your infiltration is... Here. Take care, Your Masquerades being as... Much is made of appearances as...
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace for some time now, what's more, this cannot be mere happenstance. Yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'twas not an... 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. I am glad to hear it.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion? Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Quiet at last.
We shall remain here.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
Too many undervalued. How intriguing.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you?
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle. Wait for new equipment.
All my days were so tranquil.
Monsters.
All my days were so
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. Could it be that you have come to... Aye, it was never my intent, but that is no longer a concern. My word, you mean to say that you could mother have had a...
Regentkin Sven.
Me?
Then start searching, you fool.
Forgive me, this room turned up. I'll head out first and speak... Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
What I can do for you?
There's no shame in living life for its
The perfect
pleasures.
spot to sit and think a while.
What is life
Sun
without
and
a
cloud is my
spice?
specialty.
This place is awful dark. Good that all my days were so
Further refine oneself.
I dare say you...
Does life have meaning? Or is all we do in vain?
I would fain aid...
I'm just grateful
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title.
We have arrived.
far from your station, are you?
Silence.
I do so enjoy this.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. I'll scour
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question, If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know how... Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
At last! 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master. Do take care not to stray so far next time.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager...
Salute old Stell. However, but his luck, he employed his usual. Poor old Gregor, that's the sort of man...
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in it? This scrap, this alone can prove little, but... To think, 'tis a surprise. If Regent King's friend, you have done well, your man.
What could the Queen read?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Well, he is merely Desus, even were he to be rude. But if there's aught that compels, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me. There is much we ought to pray. Make use of the key. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? What's this? The Palace of Verm. Surely there's a deeper meaning here. Methinks you ought to keep this letter with you.
Over here, if you please.
I sent... We meet again. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so... And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite... strict. Oft did I long for a cake my mother has always procured, which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then...
Oh, What does this say? Shall we take a closer look? There, Master, Saurians! Ice is our ally against such fiends. Well done. What's to be done about it? Well done, Master.
That's made my day.
I'm in fine.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I trust we've all inspected our equipment. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
What should I do?
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the... If you can afford perpetual generosity, I hope you will return.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today.
I don't like this place at all.
Arms, arms for the poor.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor. Regarding the Queen Regent, and an important personage, you mean? Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Have a look.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Sprinkle of misfortune in a pleasant space. So tired. Is there no escape?
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go as we're heading home.
Bit of a tricky situation.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound...
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children Malcolm, his name is. He's This building's very old. Might I impose on you to...
What we need now is information. The question is, where... to find it. Right you are.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making...
I'm quite sure I was, but ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then?
This is a place of prayer. I fear I've much to attend to. What should I do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of. I wanted to get them a present. The problem is... Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch... Oh, well, thanks for hearing me out anyhow. Oh, have you for true? I'm sure you'll find the...
Got to face it. No one's coming to my rescue.
There's all watching me. I swear it.
I don't like this place at all.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I don't feel safe here. This is all I ask.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
What teachings might salve the people's woes?
We were supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to go.
West gotta be in the thick of things, me.
Malcolm? Don't know why he bothered.
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
Vol? Ah, but you mentioned Ralph. Come, pray, follow me, and quick. I believe this is... Look, there. A hole. There is naught to be... Let us make haste.
Let us be thorough. Scrupulous investigation is the cornerstone of any adventure. Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
A profitable endeavor.
Battle is best avoided here.
Malcolm, you have my...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what books, sir.
Truly? Perhaps...
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide. Indeed, you are correct.
Heavens up.
Isn't it
Tis quite a Why, I've never... Might I ask that we cannot allow... We ought to entrust... As for you, Malcolm...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange... Let's investigate this...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream. True enough. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here. We must be ready for anything. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
Got to make room for my next ship.
Any loose coin about, enough to make you rich.
When does my watch end? I must be vigilant. How depend on me? tad rowdy. I shan't complain. As your loss puts me right to reckon I could best any.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's from the pains he took to remain on scene. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to the Regent kin intends to call ally. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chamber. I shall ensure that the door to the There is much we ought to tend to. If we pray, make use of the key I gave you to. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Come, I'll lead the way.
So tight. I could just about anywhere.
A good sleep will ensure we... It appears night has fallen while we slept. Shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective.
Nice to see you again.
You!
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd. Let's just say there are some. I was to report on your coming, but I suppose that job. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched. We will hear all he has to say. If aught catches your eye.
Yes, sir! Our soldiers need better training.
Another errand to see to.
What's this? Come to... Oh, if only my... Alas, and 'twould wound... If you're curious, the man's home is located...
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
to see this peace.
We shall await you here, Ma.
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
I'll feel a sight better once I'm
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the Sentinel post.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to the Minister's chambers last week?
Well, aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Front guarded. Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about.
What business could be... I would not presume to know, however...
Oh, perhaps...
My lord...
Oh, unring as if anyone now. If...
Surely none more important.
Indeed. But...
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next... Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Well, this is no good.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
When does my watch end? I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it possible. Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
So, you've come...
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are... Couldn't hurt to put my feet up a moment.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it. Right you are.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on. There will be other opportunities.
Lead. For now, let us follow.
Over here, if you would. We shall remain here.
Have you come to release me from this? No. Or have you proof? Ah, by that mob. This reminds me of... He went before the people, and what befell? Ha! I dare say your arrival portends an escape. Here, that said, tell me, does that ring? Oh, guide me outside. Come along.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
If you truly are, words may be, mayhap, the knowledge.
Bunch of sluggards.
Would I ne'er had horse to draw steel.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
I haven't got any leaves.
May the heavens
Shut your appetites.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste, amiga clue. Though the political I fear such a... At any rate, I will investigate the only ones we have... And ere it slips my mind. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... It seems magistrate mayhap to be... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray. As a reward for you will, of course... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change if your majesty has any unfinished business to attend. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Over here, if you please.
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
I suppose I could indulge you.
We shall await you here, Master.
That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral, ordinary, but I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? We're men and women, that's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, but he failed, so the title fell. That's when he went off, saying, and what? Still. But we can't have him thinking that methinks he need... That all you wanted to... What can I say? Anyway, we send them packing with... We only train the ref. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
I've not got food atwixt my teeth.
No doubt your dad...
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Now it all becomes clear. Methinks I've a better understanding of the structure of this location.
Well done, Arisen.
It is the fruit of a thorough search.
Is that a statue I espy, over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. One of us has been drenched! Chance for victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. Seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Understood.
We are to retreat, then? Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass. Indeed, you are correct.
Come on, don't drag this.
Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Come on, have at it. So, this is how it ends.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of us are the same. A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
Look better on me, man.
Assailants, Master! I shall see it done. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now. We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me.
Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them. You never know, we might find a use for them.
Let me get that. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Give me a...
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Ah, yes. When he learnt of your majesty's... As to how he learned you, I shall be sure to inform you.
So the agent was of Batal after all. 'Tis rather eerie.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill called... But hold a moment. Ah, but of course, a clever plan. Furthermore, and all the while, a clever ploy. I've no doubt that this bill would prove...
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Diza. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I'm at something of a loss.
A good sleep will ensure we... I trust we've all inspected... our equipment. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Hi. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had to say... How I long. She's always telling... After all, it seems But listen to me. My apology. Thank you for indulging me.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
Naught of import ever happens here. Yeah.
Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him?
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change, if your majesty has any on very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master! Pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to allow me to speak to the agent
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this God's Way? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
Indeed, you are correct.
I nodded off for a moment there.
Time to be heading. Quite the predicament.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Always the same.
At least all my patrons have been kind, so I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. I lived a simpler life once. But one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for... Here I am.
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
Drawn to quiet spots like this.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Time to find me a mark. Leave the coin.
This looks
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling ready? that I trust.